With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
First down, here's Mitchell. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And Walker has it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Murray off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
We changed it. No, we changed it.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Put on 4th and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah. Don't roll it, though.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, without the bench. Yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good
Chipotle, y'all usually eat a whole bowl, or the kids
in this game as they come up on 1st down.
By yourself?
To start the drive, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just get them one bowl together. Just get extra icing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short.
And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it.
And they blow that up behind the line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. With it is Jackson. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd have the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
After the turnover, here's Murray. This is Fant on the short completion. He's across midfield, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To throw, it's Murray. To his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On play action, it's Murray. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Twisting away. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Murray.
We'll get that to Charbonnet.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Hello?
And oh, it's wide right.
Huh?
No good.
They give me back like an owl.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 66 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great match.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The pitch to Henry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Play action. It's Jackson. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 40 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. And Walker once more. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray now. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Yeah.
Play fake. Murray. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Murray. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their
and now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Raven Ravens touchdown.
So I will say,
Jackson, 63 yards. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
it's a lot easier to throw
Well, we've
things
certainly
like
seen
that.
this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd.
So we ain't have to.
Jackson.
There was a lot of plays he could make up for us, even though we telling him no, don't do it. It worked, and that's what we need.
Electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
To throw is Murray.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him.
Can't agree with you on that part, but I hear you.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
Yeah.
never lock in
Like
on any
them half of
one
them
guy.
coaching
Make sure you keep
recordings,
your
they
eyes
don't have
moving,
to
scan
say
the
that.
field.
They just
And here he
depend on
finds
1
the
or 2
open
plays.
guy for a nice
That's
pickup.
that's what we. But you still need.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it
That's
there, and
what
that
we.
one winds
Yeah,
up
think about
incomplete.
it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him,
We're going to
he's
come
got
out and
2nd
be a
and 3rd
better
down to
man
fall
that
back
day. It
on.
ain't all. You think of the basketball with skill, somebody can make a strong layup.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Adafe Owe in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense.
They got all the best plays set up for them too.
And pressure coming, and they got it.
So you understand it. And you, what you realize and you're not understanding is that you just said why we're on it, and that's the 2 that they put the team that's supposed to put the team on their back. Because that's the 2 they give the ball all the time.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Forced out to his left.
I mean, they played today. I mean, some stuff you got to that game right there.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the
the only thing you really could have did is have a different offense. That part of having a different offense, like you can't just come out of a different offense because our kids don't know it. So that part. That's where we would have to come up with a new game plan to try coach their way into it. But that's the part of the coaching part where you can't, it ain't nothing you can do but sit right there and hope a kid could step up and will his way.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback.
Nah, it was Christopher would have been a major piece to that backside tackle and defense, but which is not major, but on offense, he would have been a key blocker, key receiver. Like he ain't, even though as much as he don't like contact, he's great at blocking.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Murray, and that'll
He's a great receiver, great blocker, and he would have been, you feel me, just him coming in to offer that second, like, you feel me, with Jaden time, you could bring him and push from that outside linebacker to stop the play. So he another piece that help out the team.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
There ain't nobody to replace Cash. In worst case, Cash just got to step up.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36.
Yeah, Cash will step up. Yeah, Cash. I don't know what else. Like how you mentioned it, like we know their potential, but that's what Amp be saying. He be like, we give the ball to them all game long.
And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He do say it though.
So from the 36 now,
like,
1st and 10.
Go to somebody else. Go to something else. It ain't his day. All them little comments, you don't be hearing Amp making them comments. But they trust it.
Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively. Here's
a
2nd and 8. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Jackson now. Throwing over the middle, and it's
it ain't to that degree. I mean, because if they be practicing and running, you don't just come in mid-game, just break up the whole operation. I mean, that's...
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside.
Like, it might be a play or something you could overrule, but for the most part, you let them run.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Well, now
you don't just come in and just you don't just come in and
we always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
It ain't like that. It's really like basketball. You let responsible for that, so you just really need that mind. Like a lot of times.
And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
You got assistants to help out, but in football, no, you got. It's typically positional, and then somebody running the whole offense. Somebody got the big coach.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And nowhere running into the defensive line. He'll get back only the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And then you came back and contradicted.
We know the security play of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team. It's got to be priority 1.
They did the whole game for him to get them to that position, the thrive.
Here's 3rd and 10.
And it resulted in what it's resulting in.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
They just got it. Somebody just got really low.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game is going,
I mean, it's kind of late to see. I mean, we ain't really nobody. I mean, only other person.
And taking it with his
Jaden.
downfield. That's the big part that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
This one's already wrapped
game
up,
plan, but I mean, like I said, we switching.
You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so, and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
That was what my plan was. They could change it if they want.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I mean, defense really sitting. They ain't got much work to do as long as they don't change nothing crazy.
Offense ready to get this drive underway. And
but like Kawan, I mean, this is good news because Kawan, he said, I like it how it is. So now, as long as Willie don't come in, as long as Kurt stick to what he said, and Willie don't come in, good. Offense, me and Amp, we could come agree or disagree, you feel me? If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, man, that's a
across midfield.
Coach Rick been coaching for years. I can tell you, I played for him personally, and he just, it was one game, it was one playoff series. He just luckily, it wasn't nothing we could do, but just luckily he had me out there that was doing just completely take over that thing. I was going to go run through a brick wall to make a tackle. But it wasn't no play call he could come up with besides just say, hey, we're going left and right. Hey, if you see them running left, you go get them. You see them running right, you go get them. And that's how we got there. That's what you need. That's what you need in football, especially at this young.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves it still.
He could just be sitting in the middle. He'll just take away.
You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know when this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap.
I mean, that's just part of the game. Just being that's part of football.
Still a benefit to this squad.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
It's going to be
second down.
I mean, somebody
give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game.
Once they lost that dog, they started getting their ass.
They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, second touchdown in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Not really hard. Not really hard. It was hard. You can see them coming to the sideline. You can see they were hurt.
No one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
So you could see it in their eyes. So
it appears they're going to throw
that's when I knew I was.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
You feel me? Your opinion, your outlook, you feel me? Because everybody gonna have this, especially like you feel me? Down the football, keep minus people now, football minus. So it's all. I care less. I don't take offense to none of it because I mean I know what I see, like, you feel me? Like, I know a difference between a skilled player, a dog, you feel me? Somebody you tell go out there, they gonna get the job done, they gonna give you the bare minimum. Like, I kind of can read everything, too.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
The real thing is that, you feel me, we can't, with them how the offense is going, we can't be under pressure. And they under pressure. And then they not on the same page as well.
And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar
Jackson.
And then football.
And then see, like, this is where you probably don't realize this is the difference between football and basketball. Like, with basketball, okay, yeah, somebody can, I can come in and say, all right, I want to take over. This what we should do. Type B, or somebody else can come in and say, I want to take this what we should do on this side. But if you feel me, if you were, for example, you a defensive coach, like you a defensive coach, you come in over the offense, you come in and say this what we should do. Say, nah, we're going to run this over the offensive and the head coach. Okay, first thing first, like this. Blowing up the coach. you might as well go ahead and spread all the coaches at that point. Y'all at
Coming
one.
to the line here to begin the
Second
next drive,
thing
the Seahawks
is you got to
offense.
remember, it
This
ain't
game,
set
it
up
has
like
had no
basketball.
shortage of
Basketball
offense.
is
They've been
like
able to put up a decent amount of points on this side,
simple,
Charles.
like if
They
you
just
know
have
what you're
not
gonna
been
do,
able
you
to
know what
keep
you're gonna
pace
do.
with the other
Versus
offense
with
they're going
football,
against
if
here.
you a defense
That's a good way of pointing
you
things
got
out, because
certain
now it's
ways
not a
that
total
you got
loss, because as you
offense
said,
win.
they've
But the
scored some
offense
points, and
already
there's some
got
plays
play
they can
with.
build on
You
in order
can't
for
just
the game
pop
plan
up
to
and come
actually
up
work.
with your own
But
plays. You
overall,
still got to run they
they were
play.
just
Because that's
out-personnel.
what the
They were going
kids
up
know.
against a team that's playing at an elite
So, like, if
level.
I was, for example,
So
if I
it's
was to say,
Seahawk
let me come
football
and
as
take
we
over the
march
game,
toward a
it ain't
conclusion.
nothing I could
They're
call
looking at second
that they
down now
haven't
as they
already
search for a
called. Because
consolation score.
the kids know that playbook, if you get what I'm saying. So, my mind of thinking is going to be different than their mind of thinking. So, if I come in and say that, it ain't like we
To the
coaching
right side,
college
this is
kids or high
Walker.
school. Them kids gonna be
And he's
like, "What
dropped
play is
just
that?
before
Coach,
the
we ain't
line to
ran that."
gain. 4-yard pickup
And
leaves
so
them with
now,
3rd and 1.
now it defeats. So
On
now
any
you got
running
to
play
trust
that's
the
called,
process.
they're
So
always hoping
at
it's
that
going
point,
to
you
break
got to
big
trust.
and go
You
the
can get
distance.
suggestions like,
But when
"Hey,
you
you
get a
guys
nice
should
game
get
like
such and
that,
such the
you're
ball,
able to do
or
so
maybe
many
you
things
try to get a
anyway. You
such
can
and
come
such
back
the
and
ball."
run
But
essentially
you
the
can't
same
come
play
and just
again,
call no
continue
new
to move the
play
ball on the
in the
ground,
middle of the
or you
game
can
that y'all
decide to
ain't
throw the
practice
ball
out.
now because usually you have the
So
defense
that's why
back on its
that's what the
heels.
point where I be
Boy,
saying
no
like.
chance as he was
You
met
feel me?
and
It ain't
dropped
much of a
behind the
difference you
line
can
there.
make in the game. Like so,
Losing
in
2
the offense, like
yards that time, and
I
now
might
it's
say,
4th
something
To
down.
small
start
like,
one way,
"Dang,
they
oh, you
were
said
3rd and
Amir
1, but
wants
this
he
D
wants
was
to
up to the
rock
challenge
something,"
and
but you
stuffed them,
don't never hear
bringing
me
up
saying,
4th down.
"Hey, we should try and run," because I got a different offensive mind than they do, and the kids ain't running enough plays that I would be wanting to run themselves. Like how I told Kurt and them, I
All right,
said,
they're going to
"Hey,
try and
this
keep
team
hope
got us
alive
bunched.
here on
They
4th
they're
down. They're
bunched up." I
going
said,
for
"What
it.
we might need to do is spread it out. Let Cash get in that spread where he can see the field and he could go left and right. Because now, right now, we need to make a
Al
play.
Murray's got to
He got
have
best
this one.
chance of
They'll
somebody
roll
just
him
being a
out right.
playmaker right now." But that was
And he
about the only
slips
thing
up
I could do.
past the
That still they
45 before
play.
being tackled.
I can't really say nothing
Voluntary
else because
stoppage
I can't
here,
tell
and
the
a lot of
kids.
worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler
It ain't
Murray
about
is
what
in
you
some
can tell the
discomfort.
coaches. It's about
While the
what can you
medical
tell the
staff
kids.
checks on him, we'll step
Like I
aside in
care
this
less
week-long
about cooking, but
contest.
like I said, now once you do step over everybody, it's war. But then you causing conflict, and you can't even go in there and tell the kids nothing.
Trying the left
Yeah,
side
yeah.
with
So that's what
Walker.
I mean, where it ain't like basketball.
On a determined run there as he's
Like
going to take this
basketball,
all the
we
way
all on the
down near
same
the
court. They
40.
running the same
Now the
thing regardless
Seahawks call the second of their 3
of what any
timeouts
of it. It's just about
as they'll start here with just
which
over
one,
30
who
seconds
mind
to go
think.
in the game.
Like we might be like, you feel me? Somebody might come in and say, "Hey, nah, I want JoJo to. I think JoJo should take over this quarter. We leave him alone, let him ball." Or either we come in and say, "Hey, we should be distributing the rock. They need to pass the ball." Coach, I don't agree with that. We need to pass the ball. Let Ryan run the point guard and tell the others to go. Like everybody gonna know in basketball. It, oh yeah. Most of it, yeah. Yeah.
Walker with another carry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah.
Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Yeah. Like, see, cause some of the stuff you be saying and asking, like, that's where I was like when Willie, I was like, technically he right, cause like you feel me, you want to answer from, but in football it ain't that simple.
For the backup QB.
he can't.
Steps away to his left. Escapes the defender. And down inside the 15 he goes. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for